Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, we invaded the Vim Factory because we need to save the Toads. No, not really, we don't actually give a rat's ass about the Toads. We're only here to get a Cobalt Star Shard, but that's okay. We're invading the factory anyway, and it's Hammr Broz. Oh, hi Hammr Broz. What the hell are you saying? What the hell is this language? What is we like to pwn noobs, and we do equals noobs, and what? It's a nose? Oh! Well, now, Mario and Luigi got sucked up by a nose. I don't know about you guys, but I know this is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, I need to stop. I am sucking. Speaking of sucking, the nose just sucked up Mario and Luigi, and now they're gone. And now the, well, these are the elite Hammr Broz. That's such a bad pun. Anyway, these elite Hammr Broz are about to attack, so we're going to get flattorzed by their hammers. By the hammers, I don't know. lolspeak. I love how they have a little reference to lolspeak here. I also love how they have a little reference to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, with this attack very reminiscent of the Knockback Bros. Watch out if they drop their hammer before they swing. That means they're going to actually go high and miss you, so don't jump then. But these are the elite Hammr Broz, fighting with the babies. As such, I recommend using these bro flowers because they are not immune to burn status, and if you can get a burn, or if you get extremely lucky like me and get 2 burns, holy crap! You'll be able to prevent them from attacking with that attack, and they'll have to do something else that is a bit easier to predict, I guess, their solo attack when they don't have both bros available. So prevent them from doing the little bro special, and try to get one of them stunned like that. Or in general, you can do that. You can either use green shells to focus on one of them, or you can use the Broz flowers to keep doing a pretty good damage to both of them. Broz flower is probably the best option, but I'm just using some green shells for variety, I guess. Plus, green shells are cool. But yeah, as long as they are burned, they cannot attack, so I can get a string of Broz attacks off here. Just really freaking fortunate to get this off on these bosses, because, you know, you're fighting with the babies. That's not easzy. As you can see, yeah, you do get damage. When they make that sound loud, as you can see, one of them actually just recovered, so we're going to go keep hitting it with a green shell to finish him off before we can get too many attacks in. So yeah, burn status kind of lasts like a very indiscriminate amount of time. It could last quite a while, or it can be pretty short. It just depends on luck, I guess. But like I said, you fight these with the babies, so do not get hit by them because they can do a lot of damage with their attacks. Now, you can tell by the way I think the sound makes, or this kind of sound they make, which one they're going to attack. It's that kind of motion sound thing. They're going after Luigi, so not that bad. I'm going to go for more bro flies here because I want to try to get another burn on this guy. Burn's not that common, so I was really extremely lucky to get both. You'll be lucky to get one even, but even then when you get one, that's good enough. So just keep pounding them with bro attacks, and eventually they'll go down. Wow, really? Just one? Just one? Really? Jeez. It's also pretty obvious where they're throwing the hammers if you watch the shadow down below. Now that there's one, actually, when there's one, you probably should go with the bro flowers because you can rack up a lot of damage off the bro flowers. Speaking of bro flowers, by the way, I actually got the description wrong last time when I was attacking the aerial enemies. You can actually attack aerial enemies with bro flowers when you have both bros, if you press X and Y instead. I guess I should give credit to Dream Wishon, YouTube user Dream Wishon, for giving me that little tidbit that I missed. I actually didn't know that, so I'll have to show up sometime. But as you can see, Broz flowers, tons of damage there. That's 34 from one attack there. Just very awesome. And luckily the babies get their level up. I really wish I had a level. In my practice time of doing this, just like with these sort of stats, like their hammers literally did about like 15, 14 damage to the babies. So you get hit by that, you'll go down in at least 2 hits, at most 2 hits. You can even get 1 shot by them if you're unlucky. But I get a ton of HP there. Baby Luigi is becoming a tank. He has so much HP right now. It's beautiful. Yeah, that stuff. I love how they do a little, like, you know, a little dig there at the lolspeak of, you know, the day. Definitely one of my favorite segments of this game is the whole lolspeak thing. It's really funny. But anyway, we get some hammers. Why Mario and Luigi don't have their hammers from Superstar Saga, I don't know, but the babies are the ones who get the hammers in this game. And now we get a cutscene to learn how to use them, because, you know, well, we kind of need that. Kind of wish you could choose to opt out of this, but then again, being an LP, I probably wouldn't have opted out of it anyway. But anyway, they're going to show us. You can use R to switch to your hammer icons, very similar to the first game, Superstar Saga. And then you can press X to basically have Baby Mario swing his hammer. And if he's old enough to swing a hammer, why is he not old enough to remember this freaking alien invasion? I am going to keep referencing these time paradoxes as much as I can, because it's funny. Nice! Yeah! Pow! Well, that sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong. Anyway, the other thing you can do with these hammers is a move very reminiscent of Superstar Saga, where you can spin around and dig underground. It's like that one bro attack that we got, well, that was what, Chopper Bros, but, you know, it's the action, the field version of it, blah blah blah. Rocket boys! So you press Y when you're in the whole hammer section mode thing, and you can dig under gates. You can also dig up those little X's to get beans, very reminiscent once again to the first game. There's only one type of bean in this game. We'll be finding beans soon enough. So now that we have this move, we can finally get all those little X spots, which is pretty cool. Of course, you press R to switch back to jumping when you need to jump, and what the hell are you doing in that box, Hammr bro? So into the practice, little buds. I love how they go from like crazy lolspeak, we pound you noobs, to yo little buds. I love the Hammr bros. They are the coolest freaking people in this game. Just, that section's so cool. I love the Elite Hammr bros so much. Especially because if you look at the way there's actually spelled like in-game text, it's like L33t Hammr3r Broz. It's just like complete, like, you know, LOL speak kind of stuff. It's just, you know, just a cute, well, not cute, but it's a really nice reference they throw in there. It's just, you know, a little bit of digging at that whole, like, you know, trend, because this is back in what, 2003 or something like that, 2004. I don't remember exactly when this game came out, but you know, it's like when you know, all this stuff really started taking off too. So it's a nice little dig. It's like a nice little reference back in the time of, you know, when the internet wasn't as crazy as it is now, and full of freaking cats and dogs. And I love the little smiley face there on the little controls there. The controls are I mean, they're like freaking, they look like eyes, and they're just kind of creepy actually. But wall switch, whack, joy. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm having way too much fun at this recording session right now. Oh my god. Anyway, you whack the switch, and stuff happens. Now, before you jump off this thing, you want to head over here actually and jump into this one, because there is another wall switch here. So there we go. We can now continue onward. No enemies yet, which is nice, but yeah. The babies have to rescue the big bros again! Freaking adult bros, why are they always the ones in trouble? Well, I guess Nintendo can't really put babies in peril. That's probably wrong, but yeah. I'm really hoping I didn't miss any freaking X spots already, because I was not actually as careful as I should have been looking for them. But beans, we'll get into those later. Oh my god, it's an enemy! Well, those things look spiked. We can't jump on them. Oh hey, Hammr bros! What's up? So basically you can use the hammer and fight that as well. Very similar to the first game, just wait till it shakes and you press the respective button. Of course, once we get the big bros back, there will be a way to use hammers with them as well. We'll be learning that soon enough. And of course, counterattack is the same way. You press X to hold your hammer, you let it go to attack. So, very similar to Superstar Saga. They basically just bring the hammer back, they leave it pretty much untouched. Although the hammer can do some other interesting stuff. I forget they can do this in the other game as well. We'll be getting that soon enough, though. So let's just... No. Okay, well, I just decided to show this. If you jump on them, you will take damage, so you do have to use the hammer. Do not jump on spiked things. It hurts. It's a bad day. It's kind of obvious. And here I stupidly do this again because I thought I was on the hammer. So baby Luigi is taking pain. That's okay, because he has 28 HP. For a freaking baby, that's insane. He's a freaking tank already in this game, and I freaking love it. So, baby Luigi, you are my hero. Hello, guy. Let's get... Well, okay, another thing you can also do, by the way, is you can use this dig move to actually avoid enemies, because they cannot get you while you're underground, at least. I don't think they can. So, well, here I actually decide I want to try to hit them with the... Well, no. At some point I decided I want to try to get a first strike with the hammer. I forget exactly what it does, but, well, here, I think I try it right here. So, here we go. Try to... Hit! Oh, damn it! Yeah, you can't exactly do it too easily, but I do keep this one in because it shows another interesting property of the hammer. Boom! No, not quite. It's this one right here. Wow, I mistimed that completely! There we go. So if you hit them with a hammer, you can stun them, which is really nice because I mean, it's like burn stats. It makes it so they can't take a turn. So then you can go ahead and wail on the other enemy while this one's stunned for a bit. Oh, look at that, I got double stun. And, you know, just makes fights a lot easier, so very useful thing, especially when you're using the babies and you kind of need as much advantages as you can get. Of course, these spike things are not that hard because they're sort of designed to be at the baby's power level because, you know, at this section of the game you can only use the babies. Here I'm gonna fight this guy again just to try to get another first strike, and first strikes, they're really hard to get the hammer. I think I actually should probably have looked up this information. By the way, here's an example of running away. That's only, what, 3 coins each with that wall, so I only lost 6 coins by running away. That's just nothing. So 2 wall badges on the babies, probably a good idea. Anyway, I think right here I could actually get the first strike, so boom! Unfortunately, it doesn't really do much of anything, which is kind of weird. But I think it just gives him a chance to stun immediately. So I guess it's a chance, it's not a guaranteed sort of thing. Either way, it's so hard to get a first strike of your hammer that I would not recommend doing it. Just don't bother. But anyway, another interesting thing that you might have noticed there, though, is that enemies do actually change in this game if you run away and then come back and fight them again. Which, by the way, Bean! There we go, it's our first Bean. We get the X thing. Stupid fight guy here. No one wants your freaking little Shroob, Spike Shroobba. I think it's Spike Shroobba is their name? I forget. Anyway, head down this room, there's some good stuff here, including a second pair of unarmed jeans, but Luigi is a tank, and I don't want him to have them. And I freaking run into this enemy. Go away! Thank you! I don't care about your stupid fights. Oh, I get a green shell for it, that's good. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and dig through this gate, and good stuff happens. We got a bean there. Beans, they have a purpose. I'll be getting to that. It's still gonna be quite a bit till we get to beans, but you know, collect them while you can. There's some kind of useful things you can get. They're not really as crucial as they were in Superstar Saga. But anyway, break these things, cause hey, those guys kind of look vaguely familiar, like Mario and Luigi. How they went from upside down to right side, or from right side up to upside down in the nose, I don't want to know. They're kind of in a nose. They get wooden boogers in there. I don't know, kind of disgusting, but they're free. And Luigi cries and freaking harasses baby Luigi. They have been saved, and what is this? Man, I know this is gonna be more problems. Oh god, more nose puns. Hey, it's the Hamm3r Broz. Buds helping buds makes the world go round, man. I love the little wave they get there. But anyway, we get a little tutorial on how to use them while piggyback. So you press A first. So it's the opposite direction. It's the opposite of the jumping thing. You press A to raise the tot up, and then you press X to swing the hammer down. It does a pretty decent amount. I think the jump does a little bit more damage, but of course the hammer also has a chance to stun. Plus there's the whole spiked enemies thing. Just look at the difference in power right now between Mario and Luigi here, though. It's 13 versus 7. That's just a crazy difference in power, but that's kind of what I'm going for, you know, a tank and an extreme power person right now. You can finish these guys off pretty quickly, these little spike Shroobas, and you can move on. Now, I bet you guys are probably wondering, do you have the hammers when you are Mario and Luigi? The answer actually is no, you do not. But usually when that happens, the enemies will actually change their attack patterns, and you'll actually fight, oh, Luigi gets a level! But they'll actually do only moves that require you to jump. You'll never have to do a move that requires a hammer. As for how to fight them, I guess you're kind of stuck with bro attacks. But normally you don't have to fight spiked enemies as Mario and Luigi anyway. They're very few and far between. So here we go. I just decided to go in here, and we're gonna learn about beans. Actually, we got gains some pretty good level ups. So you can press R, you switch to your beans, you get a bean count. We only have one bean right now. It's kind of sad, but like I said, we'll get to the purpose of beans in a while. I'm gonna do a little stat check just for the hell of it, but the difference in power and defense is just huge right now between the Mario and Luigi's here. It's just kind of crazy, but you know, also expected considering what items I've given them. Once we get back to more defensive stuff for the Marios, it'll be interesting to see the stats and see how much they differ in terms of actual tanking ability. But anyway, hit this little switch, and you're good to go. So Mario and Luigi do not have hammers, but it's usually not something you have to worry about that much. You'll never be unable to dodge attacks, at least, when you are stuck without having hammers. In general, though, it's nice to have the hammers just for the second option. But anyway, we're going to move on with this little section here. And there are some new enemies. We also got some cannonballers, so that's another reason why I didn't buy so many. You do get some in the Vim Factory here. So here we go. These are, I think, Dr. Shroob. Yeah, Dr. Shroob. These are some of the coolest enemies in the game, in my opinion. He holds up that little mushroom thing. Now, that comes into play later. He also has a little ray gun thing, but it's pretty easy to tell who he's going to attack by his spin. That mushroom thing, very, very important for an upcoming fight, but in terms of how it uses, well, I'll just be showing that in just a second, how he actually goes about using the shrooms he picks up. But remember, kids, drugs are bad, especially mushrooms. Mushrooms are bad drugs. He's like the drug user of the game, I guess. You'll see exactly what happens with those quite soon. But first, we have this game's version of a Lakitufo, and these things are freaking annoying as hell. They will fling themselves with their flying saucers. They're called Lakitufos, by the way. Yeah, Spiny Shroopas, that's what they're called. They will also summon more Spiny Shroopas if you hit them with your attack. By the way, another thing I haven't mentioned about the Spiny Shroopas is if they attack you, if their shell hits you, the regular attacks won't do it, but if they actually hit you with a different attack that they have, which is only what they do when you don't have hammers, or if the Lucky UFO hits you, with it, which we'll be seeing soon, I think, you can actually get poisoned by them. So do be careful. Poison does rack up damage pretty fast. You don't want that to happen. But anyway, get out of here. I'm going to hammer your face. I'm going to hammer your face. Anyway, we're going to kill these Shroopas. I think he's going to do his other tech. No, yeah, he's going to do his other tech. When you see a hammer, get ready, because he's going to shoot a shiny, Spiny Shroopa out of you. God, I can't say that. Say that 5 times fast. Spiny Shroopa, Spiny Shroopa, Spiny... Just, jeez, that's a tongue twister. Anyway, be careful, because that attack, as you can see, will actually poison you. Luigi is poisoned and suffering right now. So we want to finish this off fast before he gets hurt. Which, nope, he actually just died. He died to poison! But that does give me a nice opportunity to actually show what happens if he dies. If you die, the baby will actually take over for Luigi, and you'll be able to fight as the baby, so you won't ever have to, in Superstar Saga, as long as you have the babies, you won't have to immediately go and protect them from attacks, like you had to in Superstar Saga. Now, if you're fighting as with just Mario and Luigi, or Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, and the other person dies, they will have to protect the other bro from attacks, and it will be harder to do that. Now here, I just stupidly... I meant to jump and I accidentally threw the babies instead, but as you can see, Baby Mario Luigi actually takes that attack like a champ. Only 12 damage, I mean, it seems like a lot, but for the babies, that's really solid, so... Baby Luigi, you're awesome. But no, let's actually fight these with the big bros now, because I want to show off what this Dr. Shroob does. And Luigi gets shot in the ass with his ray gun. Pew pew pew, ow. And yeah, Luigi, I mean, he only takes 8 damage, but even so... I need to heal him up, though, because I am taking way more damage than I should right now. Well, not that I should, I mean... I guess I'm a bit underleveled, or something, I don't know. But I am taking a lot of damage. I guess the enemies in this game are actually pretty tricky. You want to dodge as many attacks as possible, because they can do a lot of damage, especially early game. But anyway, I leave this guy to Shroom, because if he has a Shroom on his turn, he will eat it, and... There's 2 Shrooms. There's a Super Shroom and there's a Poison Shroom. This one's a Poison one. It'll make him small, and it's really easy to dodge him. And if he actually attacks you, he will not do that much damage. So, if you can leave him the Poison Shrooms, always a good thing, because it makes their attack really easy to deal with. So yeah, he'll shrink himself, but also these Shrooms are going to be very important, like I said, for an upcoming fight, which we'll probably be seeing next episode. I really like it a lot, actually. It's really, really cool what happens with these. Anyway, there's a Super Shroom. I'll go ahead and show off what that does by finishing this guy off. And I'll just take this turn to heal, because I want to... If you attack them, they always drop the Shrooms, so don't attack them when you don't have to. Or, well, I guess I'm going to heal Baby Luigi up. You can heal any of the bros, even if they're not currently engaged in battle, so... you can heal babies. As you can see, the babies are really useful for actually using the 1-up mushrooms to heal your bro. Anyway, when you get the Super Shroom, that guy gets really big, and he basically bone rushes you. Still not that hard to dodge if you have a hammer. Now, if you fight these guys with just Mario and Luigi, they will never use the Shrooms because you can't ever use you need a hammer in order to fight them, so they'll never do that attack, actually. Which we'll see later. But anyway, for now, this is LuckySevenDX. We've made it through the first half of the Shroob Factory. In the next episode, we continue through the second half. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.